Welcome back to Wrestling Pro News, the #1 destination for everything explosive, unpredictable, and shocking inside the WWE universe. I'm your host, and today we're diving headfirst into one of the most seismic events to ever shake the foundations of wrestling. On August 31st, 2025, Clash in Paris delivered what was supposed to be a definitive statement of dominance from Roman Reigns, the original tribal chief, who battled Bronson Reed in front of a record-breaking 30,343 fans at Paris La Défense Arena. The bout itself was a war, a 22-minute slugfest that had everything from vicious counters to jaw-dropping high-impact finishers. Reigns hit his signature drive-by kick, hurled Reed into the steel steps, survived a brutal runnage and jagged edge combination, and rallied back with 3 Superman punches and a crushing avalanche Samoan drop. Reed nearly stole the match when he reversed a spear into a sit-out powerbomb, but Reigns dug deep, hit another spear, reclaimed his stolen sneakers from Reed, and even locked Paul Heyman into a guillotine before tossing the sneakers to the crowd as a symbolic victory. But celebration quickly turned into carnage when Bron Breakker stormed in with a thunderous spear through the announce table and Reed hit not 1, not 2, but 3 devastating tsunami splashes, leaving Reigns broken and stretcher-bound while Jey Uso's attempted rescue fell short. Kathy Kelly later confirmed that Reigns had fractured ribs and was sidelined for weeks while undergoing MRIs and X-rays, an absence that gave the Vision, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, Breakker, Reed, and Heyman the chance to dominate WWE without their greatest threat. Fast forward to September 8, 2025, in Chicago's Allstate Arena, and Raw opened with the Vision standing tall, mocking the Bloodline's collapse, flaunting Reigns' sneakers, and claiming absolute control. Rollins, the self-proclaimed architect of this new era, sneered into the camera, saying, "Roman's done. The Vision owns WWE." But just as their arrogance reached its peak, the arena lights dimmed, the crowd erupted, and the familiar notes of Reigns' entrance music shook the building. Limping onto the stage, ribs taped, leaning on a walking stick, Roman Reigns made his shocking return. The sight of him glaring down the Vision despite his injuries was nothing short of iconic. Grabbing the mic, his voice low but filled with fire, he growled, "You think you broke me? I'm still the head of the table. At WrestlePalooza I end you." The Vision tried to swarm him, but Jey Uso and Sami Zayn exploded onto the scene to even the odds, forcing Rollins and his crew to retreat. Social media instantly caught fire, with clips of Reigns' return trending worldwide, fans labeling it one of the most defiant comebacks in modern wrestling. This moment didn't just set up a confrontation, it reignited a war. The Vision was born out of Heyman's betrayal of Reigns at WrestleMania 41, a betrayal that saw Rollins retain his championship with Lynch's interference while Breakker and Reed took on the roles of Muscle, solidifying themselves as WWE's most hated faction. Reed's theft of Reigns' sneakers symbolized their claim to his legacy, while Breakker's repeated declarations of being the new big dog fueled his meteoric rise. But now, with Roman returning on nothing but grit and determination, the tide is beginning to turn. His comeback rally is more than symbolic. It's the first step toward uniting the fractured bloodline once again, with Jey and Sami already back at his side and speculation swirling that Jimmy Uso may return to complete the circle. Fans are even debating whether CM Punk, who once aligned with them at Survivor Series, could be drawn into this war. For Bron Breakker, the stakes couldn't be higher. Once hailed as the future of WWE, his alliance with Rollins has elevated his profile but left him overshadowed, sparking rumors of frustration and potential rebellion. His brutal assaults on Reigns at SummerSlam and Clash in Paris have made this rivalry deeply personal, with Reigns' walking stick now standing as a challenge to Breakker's claim of dominance. For Bronson Reed, aligning with the Vision has been a career-defining transformation, turning him from a mid-card bruiser into a main event threat, but his humiliating loss at Clash and his obsession with mocking Reigns only fuel the fire for what's coming at WrestlePalooza. And let's not forget the fans. The moment Reigns appeared, global wrestling forums lit up. Reddit threads debated whether the WrestlePalooza match should be Hell in a Cell, a War Games clash, or a no disqualification bloodbath. X, Twitter, exploded with reactions, with fans calling it iconic, historic, and the return WWE needed. Even industry insiders are speculating that this feud could redefine WWE's creative direction for the next year, putting the Bloodline's resurgence against the Vision's dominance in a collision course that can only end in chaos. So here's the bottom line. Roman Reigns, battered but unbroken, is back, and the road to WrestlePalooza is no longer just about gold. It's about pride, vengeance, and legacy. Will Reigns and the Bloodline crush the Vision once and for all, or will Rollins' faction prove they truly run the industry? Drop your predictions in the comments, because we read every single one. Smash that like button, subscribe to Wrestling Pro News, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on this escalating war. This is only the beginning, and come WrestlePalooza on September 20th, history will be written in pain, pride, and unshakable defiance.